Double delta NQ on the 9.
Welcome aboard, everyone.
What exactly is AlgoBox, and why do our traders absolutely love it?
Michael Othrew.
Alrighty then, good morning, good morning. Are you ready indeed? Don't forget, trading is risky and all that business. Let's get to it. Howdy, howdy. It is Monday morning, 9/11. That is not the date, sorry, it's the time. It is the 10th of November. We are heading into the holiday seasons. How exciting. My kids are ready to pull the tree out already. Anybody else have kids that are like, where's the Christmas tree? When do we pull the Christmas tree out? It's so fun. It is so fun. Hope everyone had a fantastic weekend. We got the new website out. Black Friday stuff is there on the website. If you haven't seen it already, go check it out. And you might want to check out the discipleship program if you have not done so already. You can save yourself $1,000, an extra $1,000. So already Black Friday pricing, but then save an extra $1,000 off if you commit to being an AlgoBox disciple, which is not hard, believe it or not. You're not gonna have to put on sandals, get dusty feet. All you got to do is hit the like button. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and do that. And put some comments on our YouTube videos. That's it. And follow me on social media, which that's kind of fun anyway. So get paid for doing something fun. Speaking of getting paid for doing something fun, if you're not an AlgoBox affiliate yet, it takes literally probably 3 minutes if you're fast, 5 minutes if you're slow, because you're basically typing in your own personal information, like how to get paid. Just give us your email address and how to get you paid, and you'll get a link on our affiliate site. I saw some people came in over the weekend, actually. I'm going to go into the back end on that. You will have your own dashboard to log into that is actually third-party tracked. So you're not having to wait on me for anything. You get paid on the 15th of every month as an affiliate for the people that you send over to us. So you can be super active and go out there and tell people about us in all kinds of different ways. A lot of people think that to be able to be an affiliate, you've got to have a big YouTube channel, you need a big following. And at the same time, it's not at all. You can literally go what I kind of call tweet to tweet. Go find some traders that are out there, figure out a way to start up some conversations with some people, which is apparently hard in these days. Like, people can't communicate anymore. Words are hard. Words is demeaning things. Stringing together, making sentences hard. In the age of glass and AI writing everything for people, I think it's starting to become apparent. Has anybody else kind of noticed? But work at it. Even if you struggle with it, the way that you get better at something is to do it. I know it's an amazing thing, amazing concept, but try it. So try communicating effectively. Try soft selling someone on something. Tell them something about it. Maybe start up some conversations. Ask them about themselves. That's another thing, man. People don't ask anybody about themselves anymore. It's just crazy. It's like playing tennis by yourself these days. You ask questions to the other person. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, what do you do? And then they're like, it's all about them. And they're just like, or maybe it's just me, and maybe nobody's interested in what I do because they don't ask in return. So, hey, what do you do for work? Hey, what do you do for a living? Hey, what do you and your kids like to do for fun? Any of that? I don't know. It's weird. Like the expected things. I don't know. I grew up in a day and age where you used to actually ask people questions about what they do and stuff like that. But whether you're at church or the grocery store or meeting people around, people now are just like, where's the button that I'm supposed to press? Press the button, stuff shows up at my door. Press the button, people at the grocery store go do shopping for me, and they bring it to my car. I say, yeah, thank you. I press button. Where do I press button? Keep good. Wild. But anyways, but that just means, though, that there's huge opportunities for people who can communicate, who can just talk like normal people, who can engage in conversation with people. And people love talking about themselves. So I would actually say, somebody asked me the other day, hey, well, how would I affiliate? And I said, the best thing to do is go find a trader on Twitter, which that's not hard. Like, search for trading, traders. And then if find a lot of them, because they're going to be in their comments too. And just, pick a person that you like their profile image. Doesn't matter to me. See somebody who said something semi-intelligent, because, quite frankly, like, we kind of get some smart people here. This isn't for the foolish ones that want to hand draw stuff, but, somebody who seems semi-intelligent, and then find a tweet where they said something intelligent and be like, hey, right on, man. Totally agree. Hey, want to get your opinion on something. You seem like you've been trading for a while. Have you ever done algorithmic trading before? Yeah, which ones have you tried? Which one have you used? Cool. Hey, thanks for that info. Yeah, I don't know. I've been starting to use this one called AlgoBox. You ever heard of it? Huh? What's that? Yeah, you got to check it out. There's a 2-week free trial. Here's a link. You want to go check it out? This crazy guy, Vinny, live streams every day. You don't have to do any of the work. We've already taught it. We've got the best documentation. We've got the best training. We've got the best tools. All you got to do is just tell people we exist. Pretty easy. And then you can get paid 25%. Let's talk about the 25-25 program. Sorry, yes, I am killing time here this morning. It's 9:17. So, and there's a giant X over the screen here, which tells me, and with the psychology module right here, I've got the overlay turned on there. So with the big O, I got a giant X on the screen here. I'm going to turn the background too, just to increase the drama. This is not a place we want to be playing. It is too slow right now to be taking trades. So when that comes off, then I might be looking for a trade. Make sense? We still have about 12 minutes till the US Open. So giving you some other opportunities how to make some cash. So as an affiliate, we pay $25.25 right now. Now it's not, I'm not guaranteeing that forever. That is such an amazing thing. Nobody else pays 25. Nobody. Go out there, look around, go try to affiliate with any of the trader funding programs, any of that kind of stuff. You might get 10 or 15%, 25%. And if you are a YouTuber or creating videos somewhere, we have a $25 CPM. Now it doesn't count for shorts or TikToks. It's different for that one. But standard video view count, CPM, $25 CPMs. And if you don't know what that is, then this is not your arena, but go look that up. That is per 1,000 views, $25 per 1,000 views. CPM. Most of those CPMs for like gamers is like $2, maybe $1. I'm not sure how low that is actually for gamers, but in the finance arena, it might be $5 to $7. $25 CPM, 25% commissions, because we want people to know that AlgoBox exists. So if that's you, let me know. I feel like I'm supposed to tell you guys about something else. What did we do? We talked about, I could go into our affiliate area. I saw somebody wanted to get, we had a few emails to approve. Let's get some folks approved. We got 4 people signing up for affiliate over the weekend. Okay, I'll give a pro tip on on affiliate IDs. You probably want to make those something easy for people to remember. Okay, so I'll give an example because the folks who signed up this weekend, you guys chose some really bad ones. So shout out to the people who signed up for us. But listen, some of this you're gonna have to use some common sense. Well, let me hand some to you because I also know that in this day and age, common sense is not very common. So don't be offended if I'm stating the obvious. You should make an easy affiliate ID. Okay, look, here's one that's hard. Le dash th dash n huh. Lethian. I don't know. I'm just saying that's going to be hard. People aren't going to type that in. Another one on this affiliate ID. The affiliate ID. Sangwin 0811.
Lower bands touch and
I don't think people are going to want to type that. I'll be honest. Okay. And you get to choose your own. Like, this isn't an auto-generated thing. Some of these places, when they get super big, they've got auto-generated IDs, and that's hard to deal with. But you should choose yourself an easy one. Here's one somebody did. Algo Edge Trader. Okay. That one might work. But Algo-Edge-Trader. I mean, look, if you're going to put it somewhere where they're going to copy paste, I guess. But, you know, things that are easy. Let me get an example with Patrick Weiland, right? What's Patrick Weiland's affiliate ID for every trader funding program that he shills for? Anybody know? For Patrick Weiland. Here's another hard one. Vladimir Mullock. You know, that might be his last name, so I'm not going to say it. Anyway, I think he did his first name, last name. His email address is actually easier. Trades by VM at, and I'm not going to give the ends, but I'm just saying, when your email address is easier than your affiliate ID, you have a problem. Yeah, probably PW. Exactly. And it is. And what's cool is let me put the chat there on screen there. That's smart. That is smart marketing. Okay. The reason Patrick Weiland got so big, he was like, PW, code PW. It's easy to remember. It's easy to type. There's no excuse not to type the ID. So anyhow, keep that in mind when you are making your affiliate IDs. I am going to approve all of these, but you're going to have a hard time telling people to use your code. You know what I'm saying? Approved. Now later on, we may have to get pickier and choosier on those because, I mean, scenarios like that. Let's see. Good morning, Dak. We still got about 7 minutes till the U.S. Open. I see. I did see a ticket I need to take care of here this morning. It is Mentorship Monday, so feel free to bring your questions for the new folks. We'll get you directed. If you haven't gone through the 8-day boot camp, that's the place to start. And install the 2-week free trial so you can follow along on your charts. Is the market closing early tomorrow for Veterans Day? That's a good question. Let's see. Let's see. AI says, no, the stock market will not close early for Veterans Day. It will operate on its normal schedule. However, the U.S. bond market will be closed in observance of the holiday. Okay, so stock market closed. I'm sorry, open. Bond market closed. What about futures? Just to check here. Now, normally we would have received an email from our brokers before that. I did not see one, so I'm going to assume it's normal.
Double delta NQ on the 9.
But yeah, it's open all day tomorrow. Alpha Prime, you just signed up? Let's check yours. Alpha Prime. Hey, tell us, how long did it take you? There it is. I see it. Affiliate ID Alpha. Now see, that's easy. Everybody can spell Alpha. Everybody knows how to spell Alpha. And that's a nice affiliate ID there that you chose, sir. Yes, so tell us about how long did it take you to fill that out? Did you just hear me talking about it this morning? You just signed up? Tell everybody how easy that was. How many minutes did that take? Did you do it by the time I started talking about it? He said, yeah, like 5 seconds. It's literally, he says it took him 5 seconds to fill out. Now, mind you, he's probably got autofill on his browser to put in his information, I'm guessing. But that's it. That's easy. Let's see. Let's get the chat on screen here. I knew I was missing something. There we go. Look at that. Alpha Prime says it literally took him 5 seconds to get signed up for affiliate. Now I'm going to give you guys some examples on how we might go about, how would I tell somebody? Let's do that. Let's do that after. We'll do it on the 10:10 coffee break today. During our coffee time, remind me to talk about, I'm going to give you guys an example. I'm going to hop onto Twitter and we're going to do a live showcase of how you might tell someone about AlgoBox without having any following whatsoever. Let's see. Do I... might be hard to do a live example today, but I'll get something set up where we can. But I'm going to lay through a hypothetical conversation today, and we're just going to type it all the way out. So hang tight. I'll show you guys how to affiliate, maybe make some money over the holidays, even when the markets are closed. maybe help some people get hooked up, especially during this time. This is the best time to get AlgoBox. It's literally Black Friday time. And of course, we'll have Christmas offers. The Black Friday and Christmas offer is the same. At this time of year, this is when we do our absolute best offer. So get hooked up now. Let's see. Excuse me if I missed it, but it keeps saying post in Discord, new version looks great. You're referring to the website and I missed a new version. So no, there's no new version out yet. It's ready. I'm running it right now. Let me kind of show you what that looks like actually. So we turn some of this stuff off. Text to stay on. You might be able to tell. So on the new version that's coming out, let's zoom out to, how about this one? Can you like look at your charts that you're currently looking at and then look at mine? Can you tell there is, there's like some gradients to it, kind of more modern, a modern look and feel. You may not be able to tell there's a subtle blue, like steel gray and blue. And I don't know how much that's coming through on the live stream either, because live streams can kind of reduce some of the color quality settings. We are on ultra low latency, so the quality is not the top tier there. But some of the issues with the trade copier have been fixed, amongst other things. Okay, here we go. We've got about 30 seconds to the US Open. I'm going to turn on full auto on Enigma here. Make sure my fiddle zone filter is off. I just want to take everything. Actually no, if we're flat in the fiddle zone, I don't. I'm going to turn the fiddle zone filter on. Let me zoom down here so you guys can see what I'm talking about here. So I'm going to turn my fiddle zone filter on, which means it will not take an Enigma if we are inside the fiddle zone. And we're going to go here into the open, and I'm going to set big ATM. Here we go. Here's the open.
You know AlgoBox, it's the greatest algorithmic software.
Fib.NQ on the 4. Double delta NQ on the 4. Fib.NQ.
Good morning. I'm going to call you Fino because there's no way I'm going to try to say that name. I will totally butcher that.
Upper bands touch.
That's a Super AO short right there. I'd like to slap at that. It's a 600 level into a red zone from Friday.
Upper bands touch NQ on the 42. Fib.NQ on the 4.
Right here at the open though, I'd kind of like to sit on hands for the first 5 minutes to shake things out here. And on a Monday, I really want to focus in on the teaching training here. So here's my 5 trades mentally. I'm thinking about my 5 trades, or if I've got a physical copy of those. Still did not get my other camera set up there on my desk. I did actually try to get that functioning, and come to find out, it's totally glitched out. Something happened to my camera. I think it got damaged by electrical surge or something. So my desk cam is fried, so I'll have to get a new one for that. That's a power headshot short there. Could have taken that one pretty easy. Nice little power headshot short.
Upper bands touch NQ on the 42. Fib.NQ on the 4.
So, headshot. Cross plus a Fibella dot. That happens to be a power headshot because that is an alpha omega cross and not a standard Flowmaster white cross at a fib dot area as well. Nice little headshot. For the drop, that went 73 ticks, 73 tick opportunity on
Fib.NQ on the 4.
That one. Remove these zones from Friday.
Enigma long on the RTY2. Two finger NQ on the 42. Fib.NQ on the 9.
Okay, we got coming up on 2 minutes left for the first 5 minutes to go by.
Divergence up.
I'm going to go ahead and set an alarm for myself so I don't miss it, because sometimes I do. Alexa, set a timer for 2 minutes.
Upper bands touch on the 89. Double delta NQ on the 4.
My position is heading to the session high. There's a double cross to enter another.
Double delta NQ on the 9.
Looking around, there is no turning back.
Double delta NQ on the
Okay, I gotta take a shot at that one.
NQ on the 42.
Let me move my stops here.
Enigma long on the YM on the 9.
Okay, I could have hit stack 30 is what I wanted to do there. I'm gonna have to exit manually on this. It's a 7.2 double delta shift. 1, 2, 3. I've counted right here.
Target filled. Target filled.
Okay, got a 15 and a 25. Let's see if I can get, let's see, we're touching. We just hit buy side again one more time here. Let's see if I can get 40 out of it. There's down to the neutral. There's 30.
NQ on the 4.
Can I get the full 40?
NQ on the 4.
Bulls holding on. When dots are holding, then bulls are maintaining control. We have a super AO on the higher time frame, so I'm trying to hold it out here all the way to my cipher crab. Come on, get down there. Get down there. Alexa, stop. All right, there's my 5-minute timer. Real-time protection off. Thank you for that reminder. Let me do that.
Upper bands touch NQ on the 42.
Thank you for that reminder.
Upper bands touch on the 89.
All right, let me take that off here. So we are past the 5 minutes area here. So time for me to start kind of taking over here on it. And I'm going to add to my position on the 11. Oops, missed the button. Not a good sign there. So wanted to switch to this screen here to show what's happening on the higher time frame. So we had that 4.1, that was my shot to come down, but then I ended up getting a 4.2 right back behind it, right as I looked down. Dadgummit. All right, so should have peeled that off around that spot there, obviously. It was about 46 ticks. It dropped down, went 50 or so more into that, but unfortunately did not take my profits on that. Holding out, getting a little overconfident and a little greedy
Touch NQ on the
on that play there.
Double delta
And did not take my profits. There's a ready DD. I don't like that that is a shark back right behind it. And bulls on parade at the open. Again, in this crazy bull market we've had.
Upper bands touch on the 42.
Getting tricky here on me. Come to my POE. Whenever something goes more than 36 against me, I'm going to pull off half as it comes back to my POE. If I'm going to stay in the position, I can add afterwards. There's my Enigma. I'm going to go ahead and go again at it with a better entry position, which is the idea behind the technique.
Upper bands touch NQ on the 42.
In Q34, thank you for that. little dangerous changing that there when the market's getting wild here. 7.6 PRZ, power PRZ at the 21.1. It came against me again, so I've got to half up my position. It went up 30 ticks, unfortunately.
Fib.NQ on the 4.
Large timing.
M3.
Coming up close to king timing. There's a shark back. I'm going to add to position here. There's a shark tail. Right at king timing.
Double
Here in popcorn, buyers on the tape.
Q on the 89. Fib.NQ on the 4.
Power dot behind it. Seuss.
Fib.NQ on the 9. Touch.
Crack the dot. Should have peeled half as that cracked the dot there. Bots are up over 1K. I'm going to go ahead and flatten them. Full auto. Turn full auto off on the bots. They hit 1,025 on the day. ES pointing straight up.
Upper bands touch NQ on the 34.
Add this always on top. Okay, 6.4. After the ready DD. Adding to my position here.
Upper bands touch NQ on the 34. Upper bands touch NQ on the 34. Fib.NQ on the 34.
$9.40. We have 9:45 FOMC member speaking.
Upper bands.
Okay, we cracked to the dot. Got to peel off half. Take my loss here.
Double delta NQ on divergence the 4. Down NQ on the 9.
We just got divergence up top here. Going to add back here at the 6.4.
Divergence down NQ on the 44. Member Musalem speaks.
4 minutes till somebody starts chattering.
Enigma short on the GC2.
Okay, ES. It's all about you right here. You gonna turn over here for us? With the bulls being on parade here, I need to get my 100 tick line. 141. That's the 100 tick line right there, and they're cracking through, so I got to peel again.
Fib.NQ on the 4.
And popcorn, get off the tape, please. Thank you. Power headshot, pink dot over on the right. High time frame opportunity. I'm going to go full in right here. On high time frame, pink opportunity on the optimized range. We also have multiple items lining up right here. Bulls relentless. So I need to get that 100 tick mark measured from the absolute tip here. 100 ticks is
NQ on the 34.
right here. So I'm going to move this line up just a little bit right to here. So if the bulls are going to maintain control, they need to hold it above that white line if they're going to maintain their wild, crazy, non-stop buying fiasco, in my opinion.
On the 34. Two finger NQ on the 34.
Okay, we are red on the nerd, so they're starting to turn over. ES coming back and pointing straight up again. That's not good. As ES points, so NQ goes. ES pointing up. Oh no, don't do it. Okay, cracking through. I'm gonna have to peel it as it comes across the top of that cross right there. F6. And we have a new 100 tick line as popcorn starts coming back in. Buyers stepping in all over the tape again. Still sitting neutral. So 2 nerds up, 2 nerds down. ES pointing up. So NQ, no surprise.
Upper bands touch NQ on the 34.
Continuing to push. Not my favorite kind of days.
Upper bands touch NQ on the 34.
Really fast sell coming in right there.
Double delta NQ on the 34.
King timing. I'm going to go back in here one more time. I'm going to draw a white line above the cross here.
Upper bands.
And I have to take my loss again. My goodness. They cannot stop the bull run.
Divergence down NQ on the 9. Double delta NQ on the 4.
Good morning, Diego. Masher on the 9.
Upper bands touch NQ on the 34.
Yeah, I mean, I see it. That's why I kind of want to take this play. It's just
Upper bands short NQ on the 34.
just non-stop buying at the open. We've come back and forth several times, but never gone strong sell. So all 4 of the nerds have not gone full sell side.
Two finger NQ on the 34.
We have a new 100 tick line. Let's see it. Let's get rid of the stuff I don't need. I don't need this one anymore. Don't need this one. 100 tick from this new high. Excuse me.
Two finger NQ
Right
on
there.
the 34. Upper bands touch NQ on the 34. Divergence down NQ on
Okay, yes, they just triple tapped here. All right, I will take that as my sign. ES might be having this rollover now. It's a 1, 2, 3 touch. Up top there, we've got a big red dot over here on the right, high time frame opportunity. The 100 tick line has moved slightly. I think I've got a different way to do this. Let's do something here. I'm going to drawing object, drawing tool. I'm going to draw a little rectangle here. All right, that'll become kind of my new visual cue for my 100 tick line.
Upper bands touch NQ on the 8.
Okay, there's 100 ticks. They let it through. So bulls are no longer in control. That's good for me. Got some ground to cover there. First place to exit. We just went moderate sell. I'm hoping this will be the time to get all 4 correlated instruments. ES still pointing down. As ES points, so NQ goes. Let's see if I can get a 100 tick drop out of it.
Double delta NQ on the 9.
There's the ready DD. Big push up all the way back to my POE. Boo. What a bummer. So let me see what was the measure of that drop here. 141 ticks. But it does seem bulls let go. All right, now I'll close out there on the bot side. So re-entered on that 10.1 on the bot, closing out there. Huge play there for the bot trade. Simple straight down move there. That one was a lot easier. I'll take it.
Upper bands touch NQ on the 9. NQ on the 34.
Okay, I'll peel some right there. All right, and there's a bunch at the 11.2.
Double bands touch NQ on the 34.
I'll peel half right there. Holding on to 8 contracts. Let's see how she goes. We still have not gone full sell. Looking to see if we can go full strong sell. Right now we are still moderate sell. One of them is holding on. Which one is holding on? Of the nerd, is it ES? RTY pointing down.
34.
YM pointing down. RTY, NQ, all.
On the 34.
I mean, they look like all, unless ES is still holding up above. One of them, one of the 4 nerds is still holding up. I want to see it go with my hold here. I'm going to go ahead and add a hard stop here, and I'm going to stick it. You can stick it anywhere here, but I'll stick it right there.
Double delta NQ on the 4.
All right, I'll put it back behind that ready DD.
Double delta NQ on the 34. Double delta NQ on the 4.
There's a super AO, add to position. Adding on the cipher. Going to add a stop. I'm going to stick it right on my POE. No, still never went full sell, did they? And right back to neutral, back to sell. Are we going to go strong sell? Which one's holding out? Is it ES? Waiting on the full sell for the runner. It was all right here. Big red dot, double divergence. There's a 7.6.
NQ on the 4.
Have we gone full sell yet? No, we have not gone strong sell yet. That's a power head shot. There you go, ES. Is ES the one holding out? RTY is down. Dow is down. ES pointing down. Looking to see if I can hold it to strong sell over here. This is the second touch in the bowls. Medium power dot. Divergence on... You know what? I'm going to close it right here. All right, almost 10K on the day, but that was rough to work through. But I see divergence coming in here on the optimized range here that could, you know, this is 34. So even 1 or 2 bars here, yeah, you're giving up like 60 some odd ticks. Look at that. There they come. Bulls still so strong in this market. They'll use any excuse to pop back up. That's exactly what they did. So nice exit on my runner there. Very, very... I don't know. You know, I wouldn't say. I was about to say that was fun. It wasn't fun. Okay, there are better ways to have more fun than that right there. That was not exactly fun. Wanted to hold it. Would have been really cool as if I could hold that out to strong sell if they were going to go strong sell. But literally, one of them held the entire time. 3 out of 4 nerds, Nasdaq, ES, RTY, and Dow. 3 of them did push down. 1 held on though, so never went full strong sell. To have strong sell, you have to have all 4 of the correlated instruments. We only had 3.
Enigma short delta.
And there's an Enigma short. All right, I'm going to go for it. Just a pure Enigma play here. I want to go full size. 16. There's 20 ticks. 23. Close it up. Easy. Did I get my 10K? I got it. That's 10K on the day. Let's go. 10K. Another 5-figure day on the Barbie. There she is. We add those up. 5905, 49, and 11's almost 10,008 something. I'll take it. I'll take it. No complaints.
You got this, baby. I know it's been crazy. You don't see me, it's exhausting. City to city, cause I'm shiny, boys is popping. You keep making plans, babe, I'm sorry, I keep flopping. Call me late at night, cause I love it when you talk. You don't matter where I go with you, not here, it's just not on. I can't let go without you near me.
Upper bands touch NQ on the 34.
Now I'm seeing how you play. AlgoBox, you turn it all around. You tell me that you need me, then you go and show me how. You tell me that it's easy.
Upper bands touch NQ on the 34. Upper bands touch NQ on the 34.
Let's go. All right, 9.7 with the ready DD right back behind it for the continuation. We have a big red dot coming in right here. Might be another shot. I need a low time frame entry. We've got a red dot divergence on the bull touch. Get back to proper sizing here. ES floating on its ropes.
Upper band.
Hearing popcorn on the tape. When that popcorn's on there, I want to try to not take place. Just wait for the popcorn to stop. There's a 6.2. This is the second cross in a series. It'd be better if we had number 3. I'm going to quarter position here to start. I'm going to go half because I got a terrible entry.
Touch NQ on the 30.
Half position on the 6.2. This is a second cross, red cross in a series. Remember, the third is the absolute best. So 1, 2, 3 banger. I'm hoping to get the third one to go for the big entry on the third cross. So waiting for the third. That's 1, 2.
Upper bands touch NQ on the 34.
How cool would I have been if I not FOMO'd there and held out for the third cross? Here comes double king timing. Would love it if it landed right in between these two. Do we have 10 o'clock news? We do not. No 10 o'clock. We had 9:45 and 9:48 odd timings with no 10 o'clock today. So a little bit odd today. Maybe it's the Veterans Day stuff at the same time. Government shutdown. Although I heard it got reopened on a Sunday. Is that right? What happened?
Upper bands touch NQ on the 34.
Did they vote to reopen the government? What was the agreement? If somebody can get me a link in the chat, if anybody's got a free hand. I did want to look up that information. On a Sunday, I kind of try to chill and not do anything work related when possible, unless there's an absolute emergency. Try to take that day of rest.
Upper bands touch NQ on the 34.
Let's see, how big of a push is this here from the bottom to right now? That's 262 ticks. Get ready. There's a PRZ right in front here because I'm already in. I am FOMOing here. There is a PRZ in this ready DD right there. I'm going to do sell market if touch at the 4. So there is a
upper band
PRZ right there. That's what I'm doing with that one. Came back to my POE.
Upper bands touch NQ on the 34.
Strong drop. Oh, I added too soon. I thought that was a Seuss. I need to be careful there. That could be Beehive reversing. There we go. There's what I wanted to see. Thank you very much. Beautiful play. Thank you very much. I'll take it. Ready DD. Now, you know, we got a 6. We got a 6. And here, I would want like a 7 right here. 7 or 8. Remember, a ready DD is 2 of them, right? So we don't know what the number is. I'd have to go and do some math to figure out like, okay, well, is it? You can kind of see it right there. It got broken up a little bit, but that technically is the third cross. Does everybody understand that? On a 1, 2, 3 banger, that does count as my third bang. Do you understand that? Look at the size of this one. There's 1, there's 2. And do you see how if that one wasn't broken up, that would be 3 approximately? You got it? And if I add those 2 together, then it's going to be a taller one like this one, and that's exactly what I want. Remember, I want that 1, 2, and then 1 slightly larger, and that ends up cueing the reversal. Everybody understand that? Type of 1 if you get it. 1 if you're having fun. 2 if you're new. 3 if you are still just here to troll me. Let's go. Nothing finalized, but a movement towards it. Okay. Thanks, E.E. Allen. Appreciate that. If you're on our Discord chat, I'd love it to have a link on that and kind of start to look into what that was there over the weekend.
Enigma short on the RTY2.
All right, that's the sound of a new member.
Double
I've got a fun sound that comes on my phone when we get a new member signed up. Welcome aboard.
Fib.NQ on the
To Eduardo, welcome aboard. Okay.
Fib.NQ
We ended up getting, so 5.6. Let me just move over to the right here so y'all can see this. Okay, so here we go. Everybody got this 5.6 divergence that also attached right here. So there's your high time frame opportunity. Low time frame risk entry was the third cross layup, was the 1, 2, 3 banger. And if you don't know what I'm talking about with these, just go to the 8-day boot camp. It'll get you caught up. Then once you're in training, if you do purchase, remember there's 100 video series that you get to go through. You get all the details, getting really deep dived. The 8-day boot camp covers literally everything. You go through all documentation in 8 videos, every single piece of documentation. The settings, the layups, the fundamentals, the strategies as you bring them together, the techniques and tricks as you get to the last parts, the full auto strategy components. Although full auto, you get really deep when you purchase. Okay, we don't go super deep on the full auto, though we do touch on the things that are pretty easy, like the Enigma bot panels, because quite frankly, they're, I made them super easy so that you could just come over and press the buttons over here on the right. All right, so easy. Oh, you mean I press full auto button? Yep, The strategy window is a little more complicated, the one that's built into NinjaTrader, and there's some limitations. You can't use an ATM while you're using it. We implemented this internally. This is the complexity of a full auto strategy implemented as an indicator. That is why we were able to make this so that we can interact with the ATMs. So you can set an ATM over here and it applies here, all because of our implementation method.
Enigma
Pretty cool stuff.
NQ3. Fib.NQ on the 4.
Got a 4 on yours, Joe? It's Monday. Did you do 3 days of data or 1 day of data? Don't forget to update that on the weekends. You guys tell me what your number is right here. And again, on a Monday, this is probably the place where you'll have the most amount of discrepancy between players, between yourself and mine, depending on, again, this is a, I don't want to tell the internals how this works, but this can adjust based on the amount of data on your chart, etc. You got a 5.5, Pete? Okay, yeah. So Trader Joe is saying he had a 4. Is that correct, Joe? So a little odd. These should be pretty darn close. He had a 5.5. I got a 5.6. You know, slightly different. That's okay. But significantly different than it might be number of days of data on the chart, etc. But it showed up, right? And the number is semi-insignificant.
Touch NQ on the 34.
It's about, remember, trade nothing alone, right? We're not doing any single thing alone. The fact that this had, you did have the divergence, right, though? Joe, did you have the divergence along with your 4? You had the divergent triangle back behind it? Yeah, you did. Okay, cool. And if you want to ask questions, here's a really cool way to do it. So right here, you see this AlgoBox GPT. So if you are here in the chat, oops, my drawing tools all over the place there. So check out that link there in the chat and click on that and bookmark that for yourself. And that is AlgoBox GPT. So a GPT completely programmed on our documentation and our training. So ask it questions and it will deep dive, and you can ask it, you know, follow-up questions. And then my favorite thing to do with it, if you are trying to study a topic, is ask it for a video related to the topic. Okay, make sure that it came from me, because sometimes, you know how GPTs are, sometimes they can hallucinate and get a few things wrong. So devil in the details. The details sometimes might be slightly off. Okay, 10:06. We still got 4 minutes till coffee time. During our coffee time today, we'll be talking about how to work in the affiliate program and the discipleship program if you're interested in that. Give you some examples, real world examples, how you might be able to easily interact regardless of whether you have a following or not anywhere. Literally with 0 following, I will show you guys a method on how you can go. You know, the old school method of sales was door-to-door sales. How many of you guys are old enough to remember door-to-door sales? Anybody? In the age of technology these days, everything's behind a piece of glass. So it's kind of, I think they're calling one of the current generations. There's Generation X, Y, Z, and then there's Generation Glass. And I was like, why glass? They're talking about the black glass on your phone. That they're like, this generation lives behind the glass. Thought that was, oof. I don't know, man. I got 1984 vibes going on when I heard that, but very true. It was data, Joe. Awesome. Glad you got it figured out there. And again, it's as long as it's still there, you know, the good part is that it was there. Remember when the Boy Scouts used to be Boy Scouts? Yeah. So door-to-door sales. Y'all remember door-to-door sales? Type of 1 if you know what I'm talking about. Door-to-door sales, because I'm going to relate that to today's day and age. I will show you the relation between the door-to-door sales and tweet-to-tweet. sales opportunities with just showing someone, you know, like I've heard this from like, I got a couple of friends who are in sales making big money. Oh my goodness. These sales guys had no idea how much money they made till one of my buddies was like, he was forthcoming enough to kind of give me a ballpark of like, so, you know, so tell me like what, like on average, like what are you doing? Big numbers. Holy shnikes. Big numbers. Depending on what you're selling, and it's what he was saying. He's like, depending on what you're selling and your capacity. You know, I heard this from Alex Ramosi. If you guys are not following him, he's really big in the sales space, whatnot. But he was talking about how salespeople vary widely because it is a person's ability to interact and understand and to be able to meet someone's needs, because that's what you're, you know, getting paid for, is to meet a need. Well, first you have to make sure they actually have a need. Well, in trading, I'm pretty sure there is a need. Like people, there's a 90% failure rate in trading. And there is a need. Meeting that need is difficult, but technology is here. Anybody not using technology now is a little bit, I don't understand that. I can't understand the people that are still trying to, you know, pretend. Well, actually I do. It's because they're more interested in selling their Discord or selling their go buy my course, go hang out and I'll make trade calls for you type of services. That's where they make their money. So this whole concept of, well, you know, I need to draw the line by hand for you. Okay. So no, I do understand why. But why do that when you can have technology do that for you? But they don't have the capacity to do that. They can't build anything. They wouldn't know what to build. Anyway, long story short, there are tools and technology available now that can show you things that you can't see by hand. No guru will ever be able to show you a 6.5 on the chat or a series of them building up. It's just not possible. There are a lot of things. The Enigma event, which is an internal Z side axis set of patterns. A pattern on the Z axis. The Z axis is one that hardly anybody even studies.
Upper bands touch and
combined with structural events on the time and price Cartesian plane, which everybody knows that one. Everybody knows the XY on the time and price. So what? Time price, but they totally leave out the tape. Makes no sense. Why would you not want to combine? You live in a three-dimensional space, but you only want to play 2D. It's weird. What's up, Kath? Howdy, howdy. Anyhow, people just need to know that technology exists that can, in my opinion, assist them in your trading. Okay, we got a 1, 2, 3 banger opportunity coming in right here again. Look at this. Clustered together. A 5, a 4, a 5.6. Same with a super AO here. I think we're going to get a drop. We got the delta shift. We got the ready DD. We're on the moderate buy side. I need to make sure I don't hear popcorn coming back in again. Here where they just start going, you know, doing the carry up. But if we don't get that, this is going to be the spot. I'm going to draw and
touch NQ on the 34.
Extra large line here in just a moment. I'm going to make that nice and fat. It's going to be an important area here. You can just tell. Popcorn. Yep, I hear popcorn. That's what I was worried about. As long as I didn't hear popcorn, but I'm hearing popcorn. We have now a Titanic zone opportunity. Super AO. Want to see a triple touch up here? This is technically it. 1, 2, 3. Triple touch is here.
On the 34. Enigma long on the YM2.
Divergence just fired in. Okay. I got to at least give it a shot here. I'm going to add a hard stop above it because if we start launching up, again, I'm not going to get into some deep scenario there, but this is a 100 tick trade opportunity off of the zone. We've got divergence coming in up top.
Upper bands touch NQ on the 34.
There's 30. There's 40 ticks all the way down to the bottom of the regression channel. Would have been good to probably pull it at the 40. Very common target, and I'll go ahead and take it right there. 40 ticks puts me at 10K in the main account there. 10,000. 5,009 on the side puts us at, let me hit the summary on the performance, 16,368 on the day. Beautiful. So the combination there, we had the 1, the 2, the 3. So we got the 1, 2, 3 banger. Now that's 1, 2, 3, but what's the bang? We need a bang. What's the bang going to be? We need a structural play. Where did it come? Right here. There's the Gartley. Whoops. Right there. You see it? Do you see it? Type a 1 if you know. 2 if you're new. We need to review. And we are in coffee time. So I'm going to grab a quick coffee here, and then we're going to talk about some of the affiliate stuff. If you got questions, if you're brand new with us, ask your questions in the chat. It's Mentorship Monday. Great day to ask questions. And we've got multiple ways to win around here. Lots of ways to attempt to become financially free of the entire society that we live in. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about, again, I got a twofold ministry here to help people to become rich on earth and rich in the kingdom of God. Let's go. Not necessarily in that order. I'm going to grab that coffee and we'll be right back.
Fib.NQ on the 4. Fib.NQ on the lower bands touch NQ on the 34. Double delta NQ on the 4. Lower bands touch NQ on the 34. Fib.NQ on the 9. Double delta NQ on the 4. Fib.NQ on the 34. Enigma short on the NQ4. Fib.NQ on the 9.
Strategies in our hands. In the world of trading, we're the ones who command. Algorithmic wizards in the digital domain, unlocking fortunes where the sages play. Enigma's mystery, alpha omega, in the dance of numbers, we find our flies. The rhythm of the markets, where every move's a symphony of feet. No program better to make the money flow. In the electronic pulse, we're in the know. We're in the know.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 34. Lower bands touch NQ on the 34.
The rhythm of the markets, where every move's a symphony of feet. No program better to make the money flow. In the electronic pulse, we're in the know. We're in the know.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 34. Fib.NQ on the 4.
Oh man, look at that 24.1 Enigma with a ready DD and the power cross going on there. We've got a super moon shot, and since it's got the cross and the ready DD, it's a super duper moonshot short on that 24.1. You see it? You do, type of 1, 2 if you're new.
Divergence down NQ on the 9.
We're going to cover some really fun topics here. Even if you can't trade yet, I am still going to show you some ways to get paid.
Upper bands touch NQ on the 34.
All right, status check, 16,368 on the day between the bot account and my main. Now we're going to be doing a trade copy contest. I don't want to say contest, I would call it a challenge.
NQ on the 9 on the 34.
Trade copy or challenge with multiple accounts. with some trader funding programs, which add the rules and all that kind of fun stuff. So you got to be more choosy in trader funding programs because you've got extra rules that you don't have. That can be, you know, all things in life. There are pros and cons to all things. And there are definitely benefits to trader funding programs, and there are a few drawbacks, like the rules themselves, the extra rules. But that can also protect you, though, if you know, you're not in a spot where you've got a what do I want to say, a workable sized account of your own that can be used as risk capital. Then you're at a spot where you need to use someone else's capital, and they've got their rules, right? Apex lets you trade 20 accounts. Let's check out our new website, and we'll show one of the pages here that will talk about the various firms that we recommend and which one has, well, depending on what you're trying to do, there may be a better fit for you. So Black Friday sale going on, of course, and there's a Black Friday countdown right behind Miss Kath's chat there. Let me move that up a little bit. I think it probably looks better there anyway.
Touch NQ on the
Black Friday, 17 days
NQ on the 4th.
to the Black Friday countdown. So go check that out. We want to go here to resources and no, I'm sorry, right here, firms at the top here. So we got this new column right here. I think this is kind of important for me. Booleanx is that one that we talked about on Friday that has 11. Lets you do 11 accounts trade day. Now it lets you do 6. They're not 5 anymore. FundedX is at 6 as well. And so these two are kind of my personal favorites. Got Apex that can do 20 accounts. And Funded Next 6. You can do some serious damage with 6 accounts. You can do some serious damage with 5 accounts. And I believe I'm going to start with this one. They also have less rules. Apex has more rules. So we're going to kind of steady our way up through this. And we're going to start with 5 accounts. Copy. And I'm trying to decide whether I'm going to do 1 and then copying 2 5. So I may use all 6 where I've got a main account, what we call the leader account, and then 5 copy accounts. I think that's how I'm going to do it. So we technically will use all 6 on that. Now, let's talk about how easy it is to become an AlgoBox disciple. Let's go over here to pricing. So we've got our Black Friday pricing. I'm going to remove let me just move our chat here for just a moment. Let's put our chat all the way up here. How about chatting since might be a good spot for it up here since our live desk cam is not operational currently. So you're going to take up to $1,500 off. I think it's actually more than that on lifetime. So, oh yeah, more than $1,500 on lifetime. And so we'll go here to show me the Black Friday deals, but there is a discipleship program. So if you're hanging out here, you've got these prices, but if you click right here, you can save an additional $1,000 off right here if you want to become an AlgoBox disciple. Now it does require you to do some things. It's super hard, folks. Really hard. Really hard. On a scale of 1 to 10, I want you guys to tell me how hard it is to drop a comment on all of my videos that come out. Now, what does that mean? Let me see. Let me think. I've got to set notifications on my phone so that I get a pop-up in my face. Oh, see how hard that is? Oh, I got a notification that AlgoBox dropped a video. Oh, my brain. Oh, I'm gonna have to click on it and hit like. Oh, it's very hard. Now I have to use my fingers again. I gotta type. Oh, I gotta press the comment button. Oh, I gotta voice to text this comment. Hey, Vinny, thanks for the video. Send. Oh, torture. It's torturous. Yep, there you go. That's how I'm going to torture you with the Disciple program. That's what you got to do. You literally have to comment on every video that comes out. It's super hard. I mean, don't commit to this, folks, if you can't commit, all right? It's really hard. You know, you don't want that $1,000, so just, no, it's not worth it. I'd rather pay an extra $1,000. I can't press the buttons. He's going to ask me to put a comment on the videos. It's too much work. I know. That's why I'm literally, I'm taking $1,000 off for you. I'm literally paying you $1,000. Every short too. That's right. I know. It's super hard. See, Knowledge Hub is bringing up a good point. Like, oh, every short too. My precious fingers. Oh shoot, did I just delete the chat? Let me pull the chat back up. What happened to the chat? I broke the chat. There it is. Every short too. No, take my money. I'll pay an extra $1,000. Absolutely. All right, so here's the discipleship program. So if you come over here, instead of $34.99 for lifetime gold pack, $24.99. Or if you want the dream pack of all dream packs, all the goodies, all the full auto yummy yummies, including the Platinum Enigma bot panel. Take another $1,000 off. No, Vinny. Claim my $1,000 off. No, I don't want my $1,000. No, I can't click the like button. I can't type a comment. No. Look, here's the commitments. All right, it's going to tell you what you got to do, how to qualify, engage on social media, support the community. And if you're using trader funding programs, I forgot, there's another one, folks. I'm telling you, it's a hard program, y'all. You're going to have to type the word AlgoBox. You're going to sign up with Apex, get a discount code. You're going to have to use discount code AlgoBox. So hard. So hard. How dare I help to grow the community and help pay for the awesome tech support and all the other fun stuff that we put out for you guys. How dare you? But that's the discipleship program. If you want to join the discipleship program, you save yourself $1,000 and commit to simply putting a comment on all of our videos. Enable notifications. What we want to see is, yeah, of course we want to see a bunch of comments down in our videos down below, because apparently that's the only way to grow. This is the attention economy. You don't like it? I mean, go talk to somebody else about it, because this is what you're living in. You don't have to communicate anymore, so that's good for you, right? We talked about it this morning. At least you don't have to talk to people anymore. You could just, press buttons, but now you have to press buttons. Like, that's what it is, because that's how things grow these days. If you don't have attention, you have nothing. Hate to pull it that way. Don't be allergic to free money. I know. It's weird, though. Some people are. Egos are a very interesting thing. I have learned a lot of things about people's egos recently. Man, people that you would never think would let their ego get in their way. Let their egos get in the way. There's always a moment in time. They're like, you know what? Today's going to be my day. Today's the day I'm going to run my mouth. It's wild to me. You can literally tell people, don't run your mouth, and they will instantaneously run their mouth. It is wild. Wild.
Lower bands touch NQ on
All right. What else was I going to talk to you guys about? All right, let's talk about how you engage on Twitter. Let's do a hypothetical. ICT likes to call it pantomiming. Let's pantomime. Not really the proper term for that, because pantomiming is actually a thing where you're moving your hands around and doing some stuff. But let's do a working class here. A working example. Oh, volume profiler. There's a guy in our chat named volume profiler. No, I'm not talking about an actual volume profiler indicator. Don't even get me started on people's names. Oh my goodness. Anyhow, so volume profiler. Hey, I gotta tell you though, I like your colors. Some pretty neat colors going on there. He's got some neat colorings on his charts there. You're welcome, bud. All right, so I'm gonna do a let's do a working example here. Okay. But Vinny, I've got no following. All right, so you got no following. Let's start with that. What would you do to engage? First, get on Twitter. Just get a Twitter account. Get on Twitter. Okay? Make a profile pic. Preferably of a person.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 34.
Okay? Don't put, you know, some weird whatever, or a picture of your dog, or whatever, or oh, my food from last week. Get a picture. And by the way, this is so easy to create with AI these days. And you can just tell it what you want to look like. It doesn't have to actually be you. Okay, it can be just, but make it a person, like a persona of some type. Okay, make it personal. Okay, let me ask you something, because here's the thing. We're going to go back to this concept I talked about earlier. Door-to-door sales. Back in the day, you used to have to actually go up to people's doors, knock on random doors, and be like, hey, I'm selling you this vacuum cleaner. Do you need a vacuum cleaner? No, I don't need one. Look, I don't know how they did door-to-door sales, but that had to be a very hard job, right? But they're dressed up in a suit, all, you know, looking nice, because you got, this person's got to be trustworthy enough to talk with at your door and potentially come into your house and sit on your couch and sell you stuff. Like, that's just, anyway, way easier today, folks. This is tweet-to-tweet sales, but make yourself approachable, okay? Make a profile pic. Put a little time into it. Put a little effort into something in life, okay? Put a little effort in your profile pic and your banner. What's a banner? It's a little top thing across the top. So every site has one of these, right? You got something up here, something cool up here, right? Doesn't have to be trading related. It can be your piano at your house, or you like to play music, or you like to do whatever your hobby is. Put it up here, but like put a nice photo up here of something. Maybe some rolling hills, or I don't know, maybe now put your dog up here, okay? But then your profile image, you know how it goes, right? Here's your smiley little face right here. Put yourself right there. Put your little banner right there. Like, look like a normal person that you might want to, you know, trust or have a conversation with. Don't put some ugly nonsense or some default YouTube whatever stuff. Like, look like a real person. I mean, this is the hardest part of this whole thing, in my opinion. Maybe not, okay? But make a profile in your little description area.
Divergence down NQ on the 9.
I believe it's called, oh shoot, what's it called? Don, help me. What's the appropriate term for the bio? It's the bio. The bio. All right, you need a bio. So in your bio, say something fun about yourself, right? Look around at some other people's, like, you do a little homework, like find out like what you put in your bio. But one of the things you need in your bio, I don't care what else you say in it, but the very first thing, or one of the things, if you want to make money, now you don't have to. If you want to, if you don't want to, don't do it. This, all right? Student of AlgoBox. If you put that, this is your cue. Student of AlgoBox, and then your affiliate link.
Upper bands touch
Okay.
NQ on the 34.
Okay, how many times have you heard, I know you've seen them, because you're all like, even though y'all pretend like, I'm not on social media, whatever, you're doom scrolling at night. Yeah, I know who you are. You all doom scroll something. Y'all are doom scrolling, and somebody along the way is going, click the link in my bio. Hey, you like my whatever? Yeah, check the link in my bio, right? They'll tell you about something else interesting. They're like, oh, you know, Joe Biden had a booger in his nose the other day. Oh, by the way, I use these booger wipers. You know, you want to buy them? Down in the link down below. All right, check my bio. Right? They always say that. Check my bio. Use the link in my bio. You want a 2-week free trial? Use the link in my bio. You understand? It's easy. It's so easy. You have to be thinking about that ahead of time. That's it. Student of AlgoBox, there's your link. Okay. The affiliate link will take them to, hopefully, yeah, really just to the 2-week free trial. If somebody comes and does a 2-week free trial, they are likely to try out the system and then buy it. If they do, you get paid. Pretty easy. Make sense? Let's see. That's pretty much it. Now here's the conversation. Literally this is it. Now other stuff, okay, put other stuff, maybe about yourself, but don't get too busy with it. Okay, don't be too over the top. with it. It needs to be like, think about yourself. How would you interact with this person? Ask yourself, how would you interact with this person? Are they a complete turnoff? Okay. You know, you look like me in my profile pic, some D-bag, be like, yeah, I'm not gonna talk to that guy. He looks like a douchebag. Pardon my French. Right. Like, anyway, make something approachable. All right. Anyhow, you get the point? So let's do a hypothetical conversation. So you've got these 3 things done. Oh, it's super hard. I know. People are allergic to work these days, so I get that, right? You're all allergic to work, right? Work's like a terrible word. But this is the 3 things you do. Get on Twitter, make a profile pic, make a bio with your affiliate link. And take the 3 seconds to make an affiliate link. We talked about that this morning. How do you create an affiliate link? You literally click on our affiliate area on the left-hand side of Discord, put in like 5 pieces of information, and bloop, you're done. Get your affiliate link, stick in your bio. Whoa, super hard. You mean, but I would just want free money. Okay, well, you got to work for something in life. You got to do something. So you have to do this. These are the basics. This is where you start. Now let's talk about, you have no following. Okay, so how do I start a conversation? Here you go. Steps with no following. Next steps. Yeah, if you have a following, it's a different thing, okay? You can do all kinds of stuff. You can do stuff like Don's trying to do, where he's like, you know, whatever, putting out news and all those other things. Like, if you think you got a following, you're like, you know, okay, people are coming to you for something. But let's say that you have no following. This is for the people that, you know, have a brain, that you have no following though. You go find someone who has a following, okay? Find traders with, how about this? I'm gonna put this lowercase. Find traders with a following. What? No. Oh shoot. I'm gonna do this right. Traders. Find traders with a following, and preferably ones that can type, not like me. Okay. Search. Okay. X has a search feature. Search for traders. Follow them. How about, I guess, and follow them. Okay. And follow them. Start with 10. Okay. Find 10 of them. Start with 10. Okay. I'm going to make this so easy for you. It's going to be so dumb not to. Find traders of the following. 10 of them. Follow. Say something nice to them. Okay. Go find one of their tweets.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 34.
Now, why do you want to do this? We'll start engaging. So you, because you're like, X is like, you're a brand new account, like you might be a fake account, blah, blah, blah. You know, you have to start some engagement, and you want to start making your engagement to be around things that you are interested in letting people know about. In the case of AlgoBox, well, you want to find traders. Make sense? Say something nice about it. Now do that to a few other people. Now,
on the 34.
Find someone in their comments, and you guessed it, and say something nice about it. What? I know, this is a fascinating topic. Like, oh, I can't believe I'd have to say something nice to somebody. Oh no. Compliment them on their, whatever their thought process is on whatever it was they're talking about. Or that you like, they're like, oh, they're talking about their, yeah, I had a great meal the other night. Oh, I had some kind of steak. Oh man, I love that steak too. It can be something simple like that. Say something nice. Agree with someone. Okay, agreement. Find agreement. Find some common ground with some people. Okay, well, you're already in common ground territory because you're traders. You're assuming that the people under traders, the people in their comments are probably traders, right? So you're talking to traders. You need to narrow the scope. Now you got to walk up to their door. Well, this is called tweet-to-tweet sales. Or at least that's what I call it. It's not something you're going to go Google. I don't think. Maybe it's out there. I just made this up. So I would go tweet-to-tweet if I had no following. Okay, now in your engagements here, so now we want to look for people in the comments particularly of people that were searching for it. Now, somebody's already asking for answers. That's gonna be hard to find. But somebody who's already looking for answers, like, hey, you know, how do I start trading? Like, hey man, and don't try to pretend like you're an expert. Okay, if you're not an expert, and you're not, because if you don't have a following, you're not an expert. You're not going out here like telling people, teaching people. You just be like, yeah, hey, you ought to check out AlgoBox. It's pretty awesome. I've been using it for X period of time. I've been using it for a while. The guy live streams every day. It's got a 2-week free trial. It uses technology. In the age of technology, you should check it out. You know, check the link in my bio if you want a discount offer too. Check it out. Okay, those are the easy ones. But let's say that it's not that. Let's go to the super hard scenario of cold. You already found the people. There's nobody asking for answers. Nobody's being like, how do I trade? Okay. Engaging a person. How about somebody who seems like they have been trading for a while? Okay. So again, start with finding one of their tweets. Maybe in their own feeds that says something about trading. On one of their tweets about trading. Okay. And you want to engage on that tweet. Agree with them on something, some form of it. You don't have to like something that's totally retarded. Don't. But agree with them in some aspect. Like, I see your point there. Hey, it sounds like you really know your stuff. It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Okay? And make this a sub point of that. Somewhere in there, along the way, you're going to engage by asking them their opinion.
Fib.NQ on the 4.
People love giving their opinions. Okay? Just ask them their opinion. And there's nothing wrong. At the end of the day, you're not trying to force AlgoBox on them, but people just don't know that it exists. If they did, it's an easy way for you to get affiliate paid. Does that make sense? Pretty easy. Ask their personal opinion. How would you do that? Next part. Again, this is for no following. You got no following. Hey, Fred. I really liked your take on market profile. Seems like you know your... Gonna go to the new line here. I don't know, something like that. How long did it take you to get good? Now, they'll respond. Okay, here's Fred response.
Fib.NQ on the 4.
Thanks. First of all, he's going to check out your profile, so hopefully it's not retarded. Okay. They're like, oh, this is a real person. They got a banner. Oh, it's a student of AlgoBox thing. They might be like, huh, it's not up in your face, or it's like, oh, student of AlgoBox, what's that? They might already engage you. They might already be like, oh, I've heard about AlgoBox before. Or, hey, what's AlgoBox? Who knows? But let's just go with that they're not interested at all in you whatsoever, just about themselves. Thanks. I use some other things as well, but yes, market profile is my main. Took me about 4 years to get good. Okay, probably something like that, because they're always going to be like, and then here's you. Okay, now here comes you. No following you. You're like, assume that the other person is better than you. There's a Bible passage around this. Like, think of others more highly than yourself. Okay. Don't try to come at them and tell them that you're the expert and you're going to do all this stuff, whatnot. Now, there's nothing wrong with telling them that Vinny knows this stuff, because quite frankly, I mean, I do. And if they can't beat me, then, you know, they should come and check it out. Like, or challenge me. If they think that their stuff is better than me, please tell them. Be like, oh, can you beat Vinny? Like, bring it. Okay. That would be fun. I'm for it. But shoot, you might say something like, man, that's really awesome. Wondered if I could get your opinion. All right, here we go. Let's start with a really awesome. Have you ever used any algo tools before?
NQ on the 34.
Right, get the conversation going that way. He'll say yes or no or otherwise. Anyhow, ultimately, you're going to end up dropping something along the lines of, can I get your opinion?
Fib.NQ on the 4.
Wonder if you be willing to do a 2-week trial
34.
on AlgoBox and tell me your opinion.
Advanced touch NQ on
Right, you get the whole point? You see how easy this is, in my opinion? Now, mind you, you hit them up in their comments. The best way to do it would be like, hey, can I DM you? Like, remember this phrase. Hey, can I DM you? For some questions. Like, people love it when they're like, oh yeah, I'll get some DMs, and you're asking permission. They leave this whole authority complex thing. Dude, people love this stuff, right? It's just a thing. So play into it. Be nice. Be nice to someone else. Think of others more highly than yourselves. Hey, can I DM you for some questions? Yeah, sure, man. Oh, thanks so much. Now you have this like intimate setting, sort of speak. Kind of, you're like, you know, you don't have to do it necessarily out in public. Like, you're not trying to like get attention, whatever. You're just like, hey, I just wanted to have a chat with you. Boom. Now look, you might think this takes some time. Look, the first few of these, the first 10 of these are going to be a challenge, just like in trading. The first few is going to be tricky, right? But you get them in a DM, and then you have this conversation. But get through 10. Get self, because what's funny is you're going to start to get good. You're gonna take off of this, mind you. I'm just giving you a flippant. This ain't like I'm not giving a 1,000 level course here. Okay, this is like a 101, how to get started, how to get rolling, and then you get good at it.
Touch NQ on the 34.
But let's say that you, speaking of the 10 rule, that you just told yourself, if you wanted to, after your trading was done, because remember, our trading only takes 60 to 90 minutes. But then you were like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna go do some affiliate marketing around this scenario. With a 25-25 program, that's huge numbers. Like, do the math on it. But let's say that you happen to do 10 of these a day, because there's a whole sales thing around, like, basically for every 10, you're going to get one sale type of scenarios. So let's say if you wanted to get one sale a day, which, look at the numbers, go do 25% on the numbers that we do. If somebody signs up. Now, mind you, they're going to do a 2-week free trial, so you're probably not going to get paid for a couple weeks. But we have a program where if somebody joins, look at this down here below. I've already done this for you. Take the 2-week free trial to unlock the ultimate secret discount offer. So if somebody buys during their 2 weeks, they're probably going to buy during that 2-week free trial. So just tell them to do the 2-week free trial, and then if they buy, you get paid, and you get paid on the 15th of every month. Just saying. All right. Awesome, Kit. Hey, got some good tips for people who have no following. If you wanted to, like, literally, this is like weekend work too. Like, if you're like, well, the markets are closed, I can't make money on Saturday, Sunday. Well, there's ways. But if you just got one a day, do the numbers on that. It's huge. Huge numbers. Fund your own account. Just saying, lots of ways to win around here. Look at this beautiful dropout. Wow, look at that. So on the 89, so we're going to the highest time frame. What came in? Divergent triangle coming in on the 89s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the 8th bar down on the 89 after the 5.9. Boom, divergence fired. Drop off on the high time frame. Big plays all the way down. You could hear it. 17.5 Enigma short, 4.7 to the left of that. Look at that, calling the drop.
Fib.NQ.
An 11 ready DD mega late Nate with a super AO for the massive drop. Did I not draw this line earlier today saying this is going to be important? I think somebody drew that line there. I think, who was that? Oh, who was that drew that line? Oh, that's right. Oh, that was me. That's right. That was me. Like, folks, you don't have to be the guru. You don't have to be the expert. You can tell somebody about the expert. You can say, have you seen this guy, Vinny Emini, on YouTube? You should check him out. He live streams every day. Like, it's so benign. It's literally, it's free to come check it out. You know what I'm saying? I do. That's right, Kazi. And that's all you got to tell people. Like, listen, this guy, Vinny, like, I used to win trading competitions when trading competitions mattered. What do I mean? Do trading competitions matter anymore? Have you guys noticed all of these? Good morning, Ian. Have you guys noticed these current trader, you know, these, the competitions now? There's literally like 5 going on at the same time. Like, there's like 5 a week out there now. They're doing these little 1 week competition things. You know what the whole scam around that? Listen, I love the trader funding program, guys, right? I love that they have given the opportunity for traders to not risk their own money, to get the skin in the game, and then to be able to fund their own accounts. But it's a pretty big gimmick there. It's a win for a lot of people, okay? The guy who's YOLOing in both directions, because let's talk about, you know, there's a group out there that rhymes with pocket pooper that YOLOs both directions and literally tells you on his first trade he just goes all in, right, to get his heart, and he just happens to hit one on a Monday. Anyway, there's a whole thing. Go listen to that. It's hilarious. And then, oh, I'm in another competition the next week, and another competition the next week, and another competition the next week. These nonstop competition things is a magnet for information, which is true. It's fine if it's legitimate competition. But these things are now popping up left, right, and center, and people running multiple accounts. It's literally like, in the day of multiple accounts, this stuff now no longer matters. What I mean by the trading competitions, I won 4 trading competitions when you used to actually run one account, real trades in recording, like actual, like see the actual trades, watch the live stream recorded, not this, oh, and surprise, I won. That's literally like this trader that I'm talking about. That what he did was, oh, surprise, I hit the best, I'm the best, I got this big trade. And it's just some giant market move just happened to catch it. And anyway, not really showcasing strategy work, not really showing what you can do over time. Not some scenario where you get lucky and hit a home run and then beat your chest about it type of stuff. Like the color in the background of the chart, looks great. Thanks. So that will be in this next version, and the new version's not out yet. Still got a few things that I want to get into this release. But I'm also, I mean, I'm kind of finalized here. I'm trying it out here. I haven't had a single lockup since I converted over. Everything seems to be working really well. I'm going to work with some trade copying first to make sure everything is also working really well with that. And then, yeah, you like the backgrounds? Looking nice. It's a little moderna, a little modern update to our vibe. Pretty cool.
On the 34.
So yeah, it's a great time to tell people about AlgoBox and get paid. We have the biggest affiliate program now, 25/25 program for a limited time, folks. And if people don't sign up for it, people don't do it. Like, you know, I've talked to our team internally. They're like, you know, listen, if people just don't want to tell people about things, then we will do it on our own. We will just go out there and I will pay Google and Facebook to go do the advertising thing. I'm happy to do that. But I also think there's a cool opportunity for people who want to fund their own account, and you can make a lot of money just telling people that we exist. Just saying. Do the numbers on it. So 25/25 program, 25% commissions and $25 CPMs. If you actually, remember, I showed you the have no following, but there are people, if you have a following and you know how to create a video and you know how to tell people about our stuff, you simply record a quick little commercial about what we do. The things that we do that are different than other places, we have a 2-week free trial. How many algorithmic trading platforms out there do you know that will literally let you use the system for 2 weeks unattached, not attached to, oh, well, I have to cancel before the 2 week thing's up. No, literally, no strings attached. Do the 2 week free trial. If you like it, great. If you don't,
On the NQ4.
no sweat. There's none out there that I know of. Anybody know of one that has a 2 week free trial? I don't. There is not another one out there with a 2 week free trial. Free Discord trade room to come hang out. You don't have to pay to come into our Discord trade room, at least as of right now. But if it continues to be abused and people aren't going to even participate and whatnot, then we'll go ahead and do the same thing. Because at the end of the day, we do a lot of tech support around here. We actually need to hire more tech support guys. Our tech support guys are getting worked to the bone. Even myself, I have 2 tickets. I know that there's advanced level stuff that I have to go do. There's 2 people pending. I apologize for you guys who got in over the weekend who need me to intervene on a couple of you guys. I'll get those fixed here in just a few moments. We're coming up on 11 o'clock. Huge dropout, 18.9, calling the drop again on the Enigma. Beautiful plays coming in there on the system. We'll get you hooked up. But yeah, a lot of things to tell people about. We have daily live streams.
Lower bands touch
Pretty cool.
on the 34.
What don't we have?
Fib
We don't.
NQ
There's
on
not a
the
lot.
4.
Thanks for hanging out. I'll catch you guys in the next one tomorrow morning, Tuesday. And yeah, hopefully that helps. If you guys got any questions, you can also open up a support ticket on the left-hand side of Discord. You can also contact us on the website and request a call.
Touch NQ on the
So, and then you can do one-on-ones. If you need a one-on-one with me, you can schedule one. Now, mind you, you have to work around my schedule, but it's not paid. Most places are like, you want to talk to the guru? $9.99, $1,000, $10,000 to talk to the guru. I just want you to win. I want you to succeed. Catch you in the next one.
Fib.NQ on the 4.